By the marsh, the woodland stretched out for miles, hundreds of acres of ancient trees. In the Middle Ages, the trees were first cleared for the grazing of livestock. In the early 17th century, the new river development changed the area. A canal was built from the new river reservoir to bring fresh drinking water to London. The area of the old manor was altered by the Enclosure Act of 1816. This meant that the common grazing land was enclosed. At this time, around 394 acres of wood remained, but this was to be halved in the next century. Further estate acts in 1821 and 1826 provided building leases for the area. Many of these remained empty for many years, until in the later half of the 19th century. The development of the trains made transport easier. The area became part of the greater metropolis of London, as building societies and land companies began to develop properties, villas, for the developing population of the capital. Halfway through the 19th century, the development of the trains made it easier for people to move and travel into the area. The main road from London on the east, the main railway on the west, enclosed the park. The park itself was first proposed in 1850 because of the severe overcrowding in the city. The Act of 1857 set the land aside as a municipal park outside of London, setting aside 250 acres of land. The old house was demolished in 1866 and the park was developed. Plants were brought in. There was a landscape designer who created an ornamental portion of the park. The gates were constructed. The northwest, the east, the south, the north and the northeast. And on the site of the old manor house, a new house was built.